Oh, what have I done? Well, there's a few things that you shouldn't keep in pots, and yeah, we have now started an area for things you shouldn't keep in pot. And welcome back to another video that is me growing stuff in pots. There's the stuff, there's the pot. Hoorah. Like banana trees. Yeah, so that one is still in a pot, but my banana's over here. It looks like it's in a pot, but it's not in a pot. There's Benji. Hello. He's a good boy. He's a little boy. He's a little boy. Just fall over while I pat you. You're getting old. Woof. But that there is not in a pot. I have cut the bottoms of all the pots and they're just going to grow through. Are they too close together? Doesn't matter. I know. Everyone's going to say, yes, they are too close together and it does matter, but it doesn't matter. These, which are my finger limes, are not in the ground, so it's only really that one's not and that one's not. Benji's not. Look at your tail. So that one and that one are in the ground. This one is in the ground, which is my blue banana, and the pawpaws. So the pawpaws did not like being moved. I had to trim a whole lot of their dodgy branches because when I moved the pots from over there, their taproot things were through the pot, and of course that damaged that root, and then they lost a whole lot of their leaves. So I've cut the bottom off the pots. They can just root into the ground, and then eventually if they get too big for the pot, I'll just cut the pot. That's sensible, isn't it? Do not keep pawpaws, and these are like 5-6 foot tall now. They're 5 months old. Do not keep them in pots any longer than, like, say 5 months, unless you've got a pot which is stupidly big. Bananas as well. When I cut the bottom of those pots, the roots, as you can see there, were pretty much all wrapped around the bottom and trying to get through anyway. So it'll be interesting to see how fast all of these grow now they're technically in the ground. The reason I didn't just dig them in the ground and keep the pots for other things is I'm lazy. And this is an easy way of doing it without digging holes, because digging holes suck. So we're not going to dig holes. We're just going to cut the bottom of pots. So everything else is hopefully going to stay in the pots. Look how ridiculously large that cereus has grown. Yeah, it was not that big a little while ago, so I don't know what's happened with that. My black sugarcane is also in the ground now, so I cut the bottom of the black sugarcane and these. Otherwise, everything else is going well. I now have a finger lime section. Yeah, so there's all my different finger limes and stuff. They are chilling, but I think, I don't even know where one of these finger limes doesn't have prickles. Doesn't have prickles. That one. This one is the, what's it called? Mount White Lime. So it's a finger lime that has no prickles, and I'm sure it had a prickle in the last video, but I may have got confused with this one, which is the red center lime. And if you haven't seen these before, these are Australian native. Look at that. I'm hoping eventually it will fruit, because that is just weird. Here's a finger lime here. If you haven't seen a finger lime before, they get bigger than that. Not the size of your finger, so maybe dwarf fingers? I don't know, baby fingers? Monkey fingers? No, monkeys have big fingers. What are those dwarf monkeys? Mammoth? Something like that? Dwarf monkey finger lime. We don't have monkeys over here, unfortunately. But, finger limes. Oh, we have a pest plant. So that is where we are with planting stuff in the pots now. I still have to do these. So I'm not entirely sure where we're going to put stuff. I've even moved a whole lot of stuff now, so I have more room. Does that mean I can get more plants? Sure, it means that. I have my blueberries, and my blueberries finally are starting to get little buds on them. So it's the start of blueberry season. Hurrah! one of these, I can't remember which one, I'm pretty sure it was that one, shouldn't have survived, and it survived. Yeah, apparently that one is not a warm climate one, but who knows? Or was it that one? I don't know. They've all survived, so we're not worrying about that, are we, Benji? No. So I have all my cactus in one place at the moment. Trichoceros, a few other random bits and pieces, normal cereus. We have our native ginger. Now, I think I need to repot that because it keeps flopping and the pot is not overly big, so I really need to do something with that soon. I nearly killed this. Look at its poor little leaves. That is my blue turmeric, because it was in a smaller pot, and of course, even though I was gentle with it, repotted it, it now hates life. So when you repot stuff, it either goes well or it says no. It is currently saying no. Hopefully it will perk up. I'm sure it will, because it's been a week or two, maybe a week, might only be a week. But it is what it is. Look at our fruit. Nothing's eaten that yet. So otherwise, I've sort of arranged the fruit trees a little bit better. So they're sort of doing their thing. Over here, once I sort all those pots out, and I have not sorted all these pots, and it is a bit of a mess. It's a bit of a neglected area, and all these pots are so old, yeah, they're just breaking. So I need to repot all these, maybe get a whole lot of nice pots to go along the fence, and hopefully when I plant all these bananas, which now the whole idea is they're going to go along here, I think they're going to shade everything too much, aren't they? Because bananas grow stupid tall, and me being the idiot that I am, got way too many bananas. But it is what it is. So we're just going to kind of plant them there, and maybe in the middle of summer that will shade this stuff a little bit better, because being in the subtropics, when the sun is out, the sun is stupid hot. So yeah, we'll worry about that when we worry about that. But maybe some nicer pots along there, and then get all that sorted. Our Yacon is loving the colder temperature at the moment, so we're just going into autumn, and this looked mingy as in summer, but it is all of a sudden just grown crazy, and I think I saw a flower. Yeah, look at that. That's a Yacon flower. I did not know they had flowers. These are like a dirt banana. I keep calling them a dirt banana. They grow like potatoes. It's like the shape of a banana. That's the shape of a banana. And it tastes like an apple, apparently. I'm not convinced, but we will find out, won't we? Apparently in 100 years, if it actually does something. My figs that something ate all the bloody leaves off are actually growing new leaves, and that is kind of ironic, because as it gets cool, they lose all their leaves. So they're just going to grow new leaves and then lose their leaves. I know. The other figs, and a few things have been eating them. This one I had to take all the leaves off, but see, they're growing new little shoots at the moment. So that is going well. Oh, my ginger. Sorry, we're jumping all the way everywhere because we're seeing more stuff. Ginger apparently dies off this time of year. The flowers have done nothing. There is the flower there. I know. Same with those ones. Oh, they might have done a little bit of something. If we can go right in like that, yes we can. Okay, they don't look as bad as I thought they did. So maybe another week we might have some flowers on the mingy ginger, but it's doing its thing. The rest of the cactus section is slightly mingy. Now all that scarring and stuff is from years of cactus abuse. They're getting better. I am babying everything again. As you can see, like this is the new growth from there to there. Not scarred, mingy. New growth, new growth. New growth, yeah, that one's kind of mingy. Yeah, it is what it is, but we're babying them again after years of neglect. Yes, we are. And yeah, we'll just see how they go. Oh, but there are now things eating these. So some sort of little tiny caterpillar bug. Oh, look, there it is. There it is. Oh, you little bugger. Hey, caterpillar. I'm sorry, you cannot stay on there. There'll be multiple ones. Of course there'll be multiple ones. Yeah, there's another one. Because we're not really into killing things, we're going to remove them and place them somewhere else. Back in a second. And I actually found 3 of the little buggers on that. There's probably more than 3. We're going to come back later and check out... Oh, look, there's another one. Stop eating my plants. I know you've got to eat, but come on. Eat someone else's plants, please. Let's find a home for these. Why can't they just eat the toxic euphorbia? And talking about toxic euphorbia, how cool is that? Grandiformis or something like that? Euphorbia grandiformis? I don't know. It's some scientific name. Super toxic. They look like cactus, but they're like not cactus. They're technically like a cactus with a really toxic sap, which will burn and make you go blind if you get it in your eyes. And there's this little tiny green flowers. How cute is that? Yeah. But they are all going well. My lemongrass, I don't know, a little bit of a fail. I think the pot is not big enough. East Indian lemongrass. It smells nice. It cuts as you touch it. But it's just, I don't know, not really doing that much. Haven't done anything with the BATO buckets in there. Cactus cuttings I need to replant. Coffee tree. Going well in the shade, but I think I might move it over there so it gets a little bit more water and stuff. Oh, my horseradish is loving the cooler temperature. It has never looked as nice as that. I've probably jinxed it now, and every bug is going to go, oh, it looks nice, let's wipe it out, because that's what happened in summer. So it is still growing in its rubbish bin. I'm guessing there's large horseradish bits, bulb bits in there somewhere. Not entirely sure. We'll find out. Happy days. It's going well. These figs, oh look. Look at that. Thank you very much, caterpillar, for being an arse, eating my fig and being an arse. I don't know if I should just let them eat the leaves because... look, we're gonna move you on as well. Hold on. Did I accidentally touch you too much? Oh my god. Well, that was sad. Don't need to deal with him. R.I.P. little buddy. Sorry. Yeah, because what I was going to say was they're going to lose all their leaves soon because of the cold. So I think the next ones that eat some of the leaves, I'll just let them eat their leaves. But they need to eat the old leaves and not the bloody new leaves because that's the bit that grows. Of course, that's the bit that grows. I've moved more cactus and stuff here. There's Benji. Where are you going, Benji? Lemon. I know. I have moved the fruit trees that were over there, here, and now I have slightly more walk areas. I need to get rid of that dead palm. Although I'm thinking now I could probably just do a little garden bed around that, and that would just decompose and turn into an above ground sort of garden bed, which would be good because that solves the hassle of having to dig it up. Otherwise, all these are going well. New shoots. They are new shoots. Yes, something's eaten that new shoot. Maybe they're not going well. All this complete nightmare here is the stuff that was around there. I got some cool new blue pots. Check out them. They were only $35 each. So if you're local to Brisbane, go to Templex Nursery. They have these pots available for $35. Wow. Ceramic, huge. I think Bunnings has about the same thing for like $69 or something stupid. So Templex Nursery, go get pots off him. I'm getting another 10 of those when I can afford it because they're awesome. Look at them. So these are my Madagascar palm things. Are they a palm? I think they're a palm. They get huge, so let's call them a Madagascar palm, Madagascar tree. They'll lose all their leaves like these little spiky dudes will. But I just need another pot for that one and then some more. They were in these little pots here and we've obviously upsized them to those. Probably need to move all these desert roses into bigger pots as well. We'll deal with that. That's the rest of the euphorbia, the rest of the mess. Still trying to tidy all that up. Still have issues with mites. I sort of gave up a little bit on some of the plants. They're not getting enough water, so ignoring them. The strawberry area. Okay. I do not have enough nutrients, so enough fish waste, so I need a big filtration system that I'm going to join up to this tub down here, which is a very big tub. How cool would that be as a pot? That would probably cost like $400 in dirt to fill that. So that is going to be the new pond. I'm going to drill a hole through that pond so it overflows into that. Then I'm going to have filtration on this and a ton of goldfish, so they produce a ton of chemical waste, ammonia nitrites, so that all these plants will have enough nutrients. I may even get a bigger one of those. I'm not too sure. I do have a few bigger ones out the back. So I think maybe I can move that down there so it's shaded more for the fish because I don't want them to fry, and run a pipe all the way up to this. So I'll have this on a different system so it's overflowing all the time. And then this is our solar system, so it'll only come in on the daytime. Come on the daytime. Oh my goodness, I can't even talk. Our rice is growing again. Now the bugs have left it alone. Nearly wiped out all the rice. This is black rice. I know, it's silly. It nearly died, but it's coming back. This little aquaponics thing, I'm gonna get a whole lot of strawberries for it because strawberries grow really, really well in aquaponics, where snow peas do not. Do not plant snow peas in aquaponics. So all the Minji snow peas that were down the bottom are up the top now. These are, oh, and actually they look like they're dying off because they are dying off. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I need to get them out of that pot, I think. So we'll deal with that when we deal with that. Otherwise, all these strawberries are not getting enough nutrients, hence why something ate most of that anyway. The strawberries aren't great. So more nutrients, more nitrites, more phosphates, then we'll have a strawberry forest. And I think if I hook that up and have a stupid amount of stuff to that, we will have more room for more pipes everywhere. We'll just get crazy with pipes. And talking about sadness, these poor things. These are my eggplants from last year. Look how destroyed they got. So, yeah, that's not a great eggplant. There was a dumb white one somewhere. Where's the dumb white one? I thought I took it off. Look at that. That's so sad. Mainly because they didn't get enough water. And these were sitting back where the bananas were, kind of neglected, because when we weren't neglecting them, there was so many eggplants that didn't know what to do with them, and now, meh. Not too sure why those leaves are looking ratty. Maybe they're the old leaves, and those are the new leaves. The new leaves look good, so we're just going to leave that alone. Whatever that tree is, probably should find out what that tree is. A boo. A boo? It's an aboo. Don't know what an aboo is. Well, I do. It's that tree. And check this out. How cool's that? We have a heap, like 5 of our passion fruit. They are huge. So hopefully nothing will see them. And yeah, we will actually have passion fruit. So I'm going to tidy up this giant mess, which is the mess on the driveway. And we'll see you in the next video.